Welcome back, everybody. If you're just joining us, you're watching Mike Zuglin's Josh Northeast 9-Ball Tour. We're coming to you live from Snookers Pool Room here in Providence, Rhode Island. I'm Upstate Al. I'll be sitting in the booth. And what a surprise we have for you here, folks. This is going to be a great match. This is what we're all predicting here at the pool room. You're going to watch these two players, and we're going to witness it. Jeremy Sossei versus Joey Dupuis. Joey being the local favorite here, this is his room, but Jeremy Sossei is known as the Giant Killer. We'll be racing to 9. As Joey Dupuis, they flipped the coin, and Joey won the first break. We're going to see Joey break. We're going to have a guest commentator sit in, Mr. Tom McGonigal, soon enough when he gets a chance. He's out there signing books. If you want to buy Tom's book, come on by. He is here at the room. We're going to run through a lot of the sponsors right now. AZ Billiards, of course. Kings of Vapor. The Tap League. Keeping Upstate Al on the road. Snookers Pool Room. I got to get back to the live action quick enough. Lacassi Q's making this possible. Getting back to the live action. There you see Joey Dupuis up at the table inspecting the rack. And we're going to wire up Tom McGonigal here like the $6 million man in a second. And Tom McGonigal, welcome aboard. You're now live, sir, as we watch Joey break in game 1. Wow.
Wow, he can hit him.
Well, you know what? You sounded the same way. You guys were whacking him. Danny, too. You and Danny.
Yeah, I broke so hard I hit a guy with my tip in the head.
I saw that.
On the next table over.
Yeah, and I heard.
Best shot I made all day.
You know, I thought it was a miscue, but then when he said he got hit in the head with, then I realized that, one of the tip flew off.
Yeah, I was fortunate someone let me get break cue.
Did you crack that ferrule? Did you check that ferrule?
No, the ferrule's fine.
All right, good.
But the tip's gone.
All right, Jeremy Sossei up at the table, the Giant Killer.
I look for Jerry may probably play safe here. Come down with the 4-6.
Or try to come in short before
push the one to the right-hand side of the top of the table.
Okay, let's see what Jeremy
He might surprise me.
Looks like he's going to play the left side of the table, straight side of the one, and use the blockers. Straight to one. He's got to watch out for that point. That point got a lot of players.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely.
For some reason, as you just go by those points of those side pockets, they extend. They start to grow in it.
Yeah, they like the cue ball. They find it often enough.
Yeah, I've seen it happen many a time. Don't watch. Joey's going right in the drink with this. He got away. He let the cue ball get away from him, going right in the drink. You cannot give either one of these players ball in hand. I'm telling you right now. Well, what I was trying to say as Joey was down there shooting was don't take your eyes off the screen when he's shooting, because when he starts getting into a gear, he will just run. Next thing you know, you open your eyes and you're down 3-0.
Absolutely.
You know?
Well, Jeremy's a more conservative player, so he'll take his time.
We got Play AJC Pool in the chat saying, what's up, Tom McGonigal? You know, Play AJC Pool?
I'm not sure who it is, Al.
Okay, he's saying, what's up, Tom? Is what he's saying, which is, sometimes we do glance at the chat. You know,
oh, that's nice, you should.
Yeah,
as long as they're saying nice things about us.
Sometimes they're not so nice.
No.
But, you know, we take the good with the bad.
Absolutely.
And the positive outweighs the negative, so we're going with it. Also, Jameson New is in the house.
Oh, it's nice to see people watching us.
Oh, yeah. I really enjoy the support.
I know a lot of them were watching last night. My Facebook page was pretty lit up with people that were watching.
Yeah, we had an excellent match last night. It was a little lopsided as you watch Jeremy Sossei go about his business and work this table and manipulate the cue ball in every direction possible. A little lopsided, 21-11. Yeah. Nobody expected that.
Well, Earl looked tired.
Yeah. He wasn't in form, that's for sure.
I'm sure he had a long day. He did an interview for a newspaper.
Yes.
Earlier that day, drove down here. You know.
Yeah. In fact, I found out this morning that it should be in the New York Times Metro section either tomorrow or the following Sunday. That's what I understand.
It's nice to see more, the New York Times covering pool. It used to happen years ago. They used to run it right on their sports page. We fell off the sports page.
Jeremy Sossei coming with it.
Yep. 1-0 Jeremy.
1-0. Jeremy Sossei.
Yeah, he got to only get out. He got out the way he wanted to. The cue ball was going where he wanted it to.
Folks, let me flash the book.
No scratching the head on that rack.
Let me flash this book up on the screen. Tom McGonigal wrote this one right on cue. And Mr. Jerry Forsythe, if you're listening, sir, 3 years ago, you took my book home that Tom signed for me. Every 6 months when we come to the Turning Stone, you tell me you're going to bring it. Please bring it with you this time. Tom McGonigal in the booth. He's got the books with him. If you want one, come on by. La Casa Keys. Okay, it's 1-0 in favor of the Giant Killer. Jeremy Sossei playing Joey Dupuis.
Yeah, this is a tough draw for both of these players this early in the tournament, but this is when you find out what you're made of.
Listen to the crack of the whip. If Jeremy's, now he weighs 90 pounds soaking wet. If his timing is on, you're going to hear it.
Oh, absolutely.
He didn't hit him that good that time.
No.
He took about a month off for pool. He was actually not forced, kind of forced to take a month off. He had tendonitis in his bridge hand.
Oh, wow.
So, it's kind of being forced not to play.
That's got to play havoc on the bridge.
Yeah. But he says he's feeling better, so.
The bridge hand is vastly underrated in this game. It lines up every shot, and if you're not feeling too good with your bridge hand, if you can't make it nice, sometimes you have to stretch and get up over balls.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, just take a look at his bridge hand now. You can see that he's holding that cue stick so accurate. Sort of like an archer.
Yeah.
The arrow.
What I used to do in high school, Al, I'd be in class and I'd be looking down at my hand and making all the bridges that I think I needed to work on at school. I paid little attention to the teachers, believe it or not.
And now
I'm living proof you can learn a lot in your sleep. I slept through high school.
Yeah, right. But now as we get older, you start getting into those bridges and all of a sudden you get a cramp in your finger, if you're holding your hand, especially over the pocket. It happens with age.
Yeah. Arthritis is not a friend of the pool player.
Yeah, even cramps. If you don't have enough potassium or whatever the case may be, I mean, you got to stay in shape. Look at Austin Holman. Look at Mika. I mean, look at all the top pro pool players. Dennis Hack. Everybody's at the gym. Earl's running 6 miles a day, doing 600 push-ups and sit-ups a day. Of course, he wasn't out running this morning because it was real cold up here. But other than that, Earl's out there.
Yeah, these young pool players might learn a lesson from the Europeans. They're all in shape. And if I used to walk 20 to 30 miles a week when I was playing my best pool.
Right.
I knew enough. I knew the importance.
Well,
this isn't a sprint. It's a marathon. And if you get tired, if your legs get tired, your body gets tired, your game gets tired, and you go home.
I believe I read something where a healthy person walks about 10,000 steps a day. Mm-hmm. And I think that comes out to somewhere between 3 and 5 miles. I'm not exactly sure.
I believe that.
Yeah.
It helps walking around the tables, too. But sometimes you get to sit. He's trying to draw off this side rail and create an angle that doesn't exist.
He's going to shorten this up.
Yep. That's a great hit.
How about he hit it twice?
That is a great hit.
Didn't get fortunate, but it was an excellent hit.
Let's Joey over the 5. From where he was to where he is.
Well, Joey can elect to just roll up a few inches and either play it. And Joey's good at the corner shots. Played
Joey's
it 2 in the corner.
Every shot.
Yeah, I mean, he gets down fearless. Or if he has enough angle on the one, he might be able to get around between the 8-9 if he's got enough angle. Like that. But he didn't make the one. Guys, if you're just coming on to the live stream, this is the score right now, 1-0 in favor of the Giant Killer, Jeremy Sossei. I'm Upstate Al. I'm sitting in the booth alongside the one and only Tom McGonigal.
One and only.
The one and only. Well,
people keep sending me letters with my name on it, but it's not me. Emails asking me for advice on people, and they're not talking to the right Tom McGonigal. So I'm not the one and only.
Well, to me, you're the one and only.
Maybe around here I am.
Now, I'm happy I just get your name right, you know. I've been practicing on it.
That took a while.
Tom and I sat in the booth a few times. Tom McGonigal.
I have a friend that...
Did you find that out through your life that sometimes people have a hard time with it?
Yes, absolutely. As soon as someone calls to sell me something, I know if I know them or not. I get my Google Gaggle and Gaggle Google. I get a lot of different stuff. So I just say, that's not me.
Jeremy Sossei going to
And I'm out of work.
Jeremy's going to fire right into your devices right here. Right to the corner pocket.
Well, he looks like he's over the tendonitis, hopefully.
Hey, let me ask you a question, Tom. When people are on the stream and they realize they're on the stream, do you think they try to do a little more with their cue ball and instruct their stuff?
Well, the adrenaline is probably pumping.
Because I noticed, of course, we're not going to go too far with this conversation across the pool room. I noticed in your match, you had that cue ball on a string in the opening games, and you were getting a little in trouble. You were overrunning your next object ball, getting too close.
I made a
then you settled down, and you started shooting a straight full stroke.
Yeah, I overhit the first 9-ball position. I overhit that, and
you got close to the 6.
I got a 4-ball. I got too close to,
yeah.
and you know, the hardest part of playing pool is going from room to room to room and adjusting to the speed.
To the conditions, yeah.
You know, and because this table is lit up a little bit more, it plays a little faster. And again, the adrenaline's flowing. You want to perform. I called a lot of my friends, my wife, and other people. I'm going to be on the stream, so I knew they were watching.
So you put the heat on yourself, sort of thing.
I like to.
Oh yeah, that's what gets you pumped up?
Yeah.
Get you in gear.
I like the limelight. I enjoy being out in front of people. It's fun, especially people that are paying attention. Very attentive crowd here. They come to watch the show, and I try to give them one.
Yes, and that's what I noticed. And by doing that, by letting that cue ball go a little bit, you know, cost you a couple of games in the opening game.
Absolutely.
You know?
Absolutely.
But you crawled your way back, and all of a sudden it's nip and tuck, 6-6. Jeremy Sossei, he's not going away anywhere. And he's playing a killer. Trust me. Jeremy Sossei, known as the Giant Killer. In fact, I think it says the Giant Killer right on his case. Akasi Keys. Akasi. Hybrid. Custom Keys. Sweat. Check them out. Ship these guys some emails, guys. Tell them how much you appreciate it. Just send them something. Thank you for support live streaming. Upstate Al and AZB TV. They're on board. Lomax Keys. Kings of Vapor. Electronic cigarette helping people quit smoking. Picked up sponsoring a couple of players. Scott Frost, Wayne Can, Jason Shaw.
Oh, that's right.
You see the patches on their arms. Earl Strickland. New sponsor. That's outside the billiard industry.
Yes.
That got on board. And of course, the world's largest pool and billiards website, azbilliards.com. You don't have to become a member, but I urge you to. Get over to the forum. Sign up. It's free to sign up. You can find out what's going on in your local area, all around the country. How about all around the world? azbilliards.com. Check them out as we watch Joey still riding the ball. Jeremy Sossei up. Expects the pack. This is the score. Stands at 2-0 in favor of the gentleman at the table. sets the rack. We're off to game number 3. Let's sweat it.
You do a great job getting the sponsors in.
Well, you know, I got to thank Jerry and Mike Howerton and Lacassi and the Tap League. You know, everybody's trying to do a little part, but these guys are coming with it. They're coming with it in a big way. It helps out. You know, Tom, traveling up and down the East Coast or wherever I might go, it's costly.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, the fuel being where it's
They're not
at right
giving
now.
things away these days.
Well, yeah, they're not giving anything away. You can't sleep in your car in this temperature.
Yeah,
you know, 7 degrees below zero.
You can, but you're going to be an icicle.
And they don't allow you, you know, I don't see any 3-cushion billiard tables in here that are heated. So you can't sleep in here.
No, I like how you do. You go from commercials to the game, and you don't break stride. You do a real
We
good
try.
job. Real nice job.
Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. That's all for the love of the game, basically,
Good
you
for
know.
you.
All right, Joey Dupuis finally getting a chance to come up out of his seat, but this is what he's looking at. And not much to look at.
Yeah, he's going to have to kick out the side rail underneath the 2-ball.
3 rails of 1, bring it all the way down table. Going to leave Jeremy a shot. This goes back to what I was explaining when you were playing, Tom. When you started settling down and playing safe, especially when it was 7-7, you had to get on the hill. You started locking down.
Oh, yeah.
That safety game will put you back at the table
Oh,
if
it's
you play
huge.
it right.
It's huge. If these guys are swinging it there, it's hard to win when you're swinging it there.
So that safety game is huge.
Oh, absolutely. It's a deciding factor in a lot of games.
Right.
Any close games, it's typically safety.
And once you get control of the table, you got to punish.
And
the
you
opponent.
have
This
to
is part of your
come
arsenal.
with a good safe when you're supposed to.
Right. Now there is some times when you do have a shot on the object ball, but it's such a difficult way to get back to the next ball in rotation. And that's the time when you gotta stand back and say, is it worth it to take this attempt? Or should I just play this simple save?
Right.
You know what I mean? And then you gotta outweigh it, you know, and put it together from there.
Yeah, you can't be just focused on making balls, because sometimes taking a ball off the table doesn't make sense. You know, if there's a better safety play the safe.
Don't let your adrenaline,
There's nothing better
the
in this
adrenaline
game
run, you
than
know.
ball in hand. There's nothing better. And
I've seen people miss with ball in hand.
oh, I have to. I've done it.
That's because they had a bad angle.
I've done it.
Because you had a bad angle. That's Pat Fleming.
Okay.
Listen, that's
I'm a little slow today.
Pat Fleming. Actually, he barks like that in our ears when we're doing the turning stuff.
I was playing American rotation. I got ball in hand after the break. I needed one ball and I missed.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So,
Wow.
and I was dumb enough not to call safe.
Well, let me bring you up to date on something. What you did, I got a closet for. So you're not there alone. That's for sure.
Yeah, I'll share this story with you, Al. I was playing Ray Martin at New London,
Playing
Connecticut.
Ray Martin?
Ray Martin at New London, Connecticut in 1983. And I came down, the score was 10-10. And I broke, and we played safe, each of us, on the 2-ball. We kicked and saved each other 4 consecutive times. A piece.
I like that kind of play. I like that play.
And I know I played mine, and I know he played his. And I finally broke him, and I got out. I won the match. It was a phenomenal game.
I like Ray Martin.
Yeah, I like him too, except when I'm playing him. He was
He
one.
played in the last 14-1, or was it the one previous to that?
Tremendous.
And then they had
player.
him 14-1 Billiards Hall of Fame, right?
I don't know about that.
I believe so.
Yeah, Ray was a cut above.
Yeah. What do you mean was?
Is. Excuse me.
I believe he's down in Florida, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I've seen him post a few things on Facebook.
Good hit. Takes the 7 ball with him. Now, see, this is one of those
bump
shots.
the 9 here too.
Yeah, but this is the shot where you can actually bump the 9. If you don't control that second ball, that 9 can wind up on the rail, and you wind up either with a bank or a bad shot. So he's got to elect to do very slow roll or bump it hard enough.
Well, he missed it, thinking of that.
Missed the 7 because of the bump.
Yep. Too much going on. When you're faced with a situation with that, make the commitment to the shot. As long as you make the shot, you're still at the table. You should have a good idea of where the other ball would go, but without making the shot, as we just saw, it doesn't work.
Okay, Joey Dupuis answers back 2-1. You know, that save by Jeremy was a good way to play it, but couldn't take advantage of it. Goes back to that theory: make your opponent pay for it. Took his eye off that 7 ball because he's thinking about nudging the 9. There's the response. 2-1 now in favor of Jeremy Sossei. Boy, do we got a lot of pull as Joey Dupuis is going to take his quick break for a minute or so. He'll be right back. We got to get into these sponsors, folks. And the gentleman sitting in the booth beside me, the gentleman that wrote this book, Tom McGonigal. Right on cue. Look it up on Amazon. It's there. It says look inside. When you get over to Amazon.com, it will allow you to open up the book and at least browse through the first chapter. Lacassi, hybrid Lacassi, custom cues. Keeping Upstate Al on the road, along with AZ Billiards, the Tap League. And this company I got to keep mentioning because I've noticed, and guys, keep your eye on this patch. I've noticed because I believe I was watching something out in Reno that Paul was streaming, and I seen Scott Frost with this, I believe, on his arm. So these patches are becoming more and more popular on the shoulders of players. And this is Chad, kingsofvaporohio.com. Check that website out. And here we are back here, and we're just going to scan a little bit and see what's going on around the room. A few matches going on. Let's see who's sitting at the rail. We got a bunch of people sitting on the rail over here. See Larry Ross walking through.
The owner, Steve Goulding, is on the rail.
Yes, he's right by the light. I don't know if we can get him with the camera. Yeah, there's Mr. Steve Goulding. The gentleman with the gray hair sitting next to that young lady there at the end. The owner of Snookers. Joe Dupuis comes back from his break. And crash on the stack.
Oh, that's a beauty. Did it make a ball? I thought I had one go in.
No, they're all on the table.
These pockets, they play a lot tighter than the other pockets in this room. I must thank you for what you say about my book, Al, but I want people to realize there's adult material in there, and I don't want to offend anyone that goes to read it.
There's adult material?
Yes, they should know what to expect.
Oh, okay. So you're talking about regular pool room
no, actually, there's a child conceived in the story, and it's hard to do that shaking hands.
What's the name? I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you in my ear.
There's a child conceived in the story.
So what do you mean, adult content?
Well, there's adult content.
That's what you consider an adult content? That's life itself, but I understand
where
you're coming
kind
from.
of describe some of what goes on.
Okay, guys, make sure you check out.
It's a love story, Al. It's a love story.
It's a love story?
It's a story I love.
You know, if it was April 1st, I would not believe Tom McGonigal, but this is not April 1st.
This is true. I don't want people to be surprised by what they're reading. I certainly don't want someone who might be offended by it to read it, or a child read it that shouldn't be reading it.
Okay. So you would rate it PG?
I know a little stronger than that, Al.
A little stronger?
Some parts are rated X.
Woo! See, now, I was gracious enough to receive a book from Tom.
So now he's going to read it even more.
Jerry Forsythe's reading it. He's been reading it for the last 5 years.
That's why you haven't got it back.
Well, I will get that book back, and I'm sure Jerry just, it's one of those things when you leave the house, you just forget, It's like walking out the door.
Well, Jerry's a busy guy.
Yeah, he is.
Getting back to the match, Jeremy's in good shape here. Got Joey kicking with the ball, and another no-hit. There's nothing more frustrating than going to the table every time you shoot and you're swinging at rails and trying to kick balls.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
It's hard to gain any momentum. I was fortunate early in my match. I kicked the ball in, and that kind of set me off for my first go at winning a few games. I was down 2-0, and I needed something to turn the tide.
Well, you had a tough go, I'll tell you.
That gentleman I played.
It was grinding.
Yeah, he's a quality player. He's beat me a few times here on Wednesday nights. So I knew I was in for a battle.
Danny Paveo.
Danny Paveo, yes.
Paveo? I was corrected by one of his friends in the chat.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Paveo.
Paveo?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Mr. Zuglin called him Paveo. So,
we all witnessed you up at the microphone yesterday say you're bad at names.
Oh.
Tom McGonigal was the host of the ceremony for the New England Billiards Pool and Billiards Hall of Fame yesterday. If you did catch the show, that was Tom there at the microphone.
And it's my yearly give back to the game, and I really like this. He's got the 8-9. He's looking to go up 3-1 here.
Okay, Jeremy Sossei. I got a little bit distracted ordering a cup of coffee because I got to stay juiced. It's been a long night last night. Now leads 3-1 over Joe Dupuis. You're watching Mike Zuglin's Josh Northeast 9-ball tour. I'm upstate Al. I'm sitting in the booth along Tom McGonigal, and that's where we're at. Snookers Pool Room in Providence, Rhode Island. If you happen to be coming down 95, going south, going north, please push Snookers Pool Room in your GPS. Come by and pay a visit. Meet the owner, Steve Goulding. He's a great gentleman, person-friendly. Tell him you watched the live stream and you had to stop by just to experience the room because we speak highly about it. And I got news for you. Be prepared to be a tourist in New York City for the first time and go, as you walk around the Billiards Hall of Fame wall and players for years and years and years, and you watch and you look at the banners from the Ocean State with the players' names on them that are hanging from the ceiling, like Jim Rempe, of course Mike Zuglin, Tony Robles, George Kiki Sansucci, Tommy D'Alfonso, Mika, Dennis Hatch. I mean, there's banners like the same. This is just like amazing. This is like a museum of pool by itself and a sports bar. You got more TVs in here than General Electric can produce in 5 years, man. This place is loaded. There's a screen above our head, and I'll try to give you a flash of that when I get a second, because I think we're going to have a re-rack. Here's going to be the screen above our head, okay? I don't know. It's about 160 inches. You can see I got a neon shirt on. That's me, and Tom sitting to my left. Look at this. We can watch movies in here, man.
Oh, absolutely. That's where they typically have the chart on Wednesday evenings. Steve did a remarkable job putting this place together.
And here's some of the Hall of Fame pictures as you go around the whole room. They are plaques, achievements, the person's name that's been inducted into the Hall of Fame. And if I had another remote roving cam on the other side of this wall, you would be amazed at what's going on and what Sounds like I'm blowing the room up a little bit. I am. It's working.
Yeah, this place.
Hey, Brian,
I
welcome.
just love taking a few minutes every time I come in here and walking around and saying hello to my old friends, some of them. And I think of so many things, so many times, so many events where I played with people. I miss a lot of them.
Sure.
A lot of them aren't with us anymore, unfortunately.
Yes. Well, this is life, when it goes on. We'd hate to see anybody go too soon, of course.
But they're living here.
Yeah, absolutely right. That's a good way to look at it. As we watch Jeremy Sossei, that's up 3-1, snap the break and make the 6 ball into the corner pocket. He's got somewhat of a shot on the one. The good thing about this shot, just concentrate on the one. Nothing to do. You understand?
No, he can make it's a two-way shot, kind of, because when he comes out for the 2, if he misses the 1, the 1 could be saved by the 4 or the 9. It looks like he's going to draw this.
Well, he's got to stay above the 5.
Not really. No.
He doesn't want to get below the 5. Watch.
Oh, if he's playing with
See,
that,
he wants to stay above the 5.
I think it's cost him a shot, to be honest with you.
Well, instead of rolling it, slow rolling it, and getting trapped up behind the 5.
Oh, he would go side to side and come out halfway.
Right. A lot of things can happen, you know what I mean? So
Put
he
it this
took the
way,
shot.
I wouldn't have played the shot the way he did.
Well, you played some shots. Wait till you see your recording. Oh, we recorded you.
Oh,
We were
really?
critics. Oh, yeah, we were critics. But we were also critics in a good way, too. So that's recorded. Probably uploaded on Monday or Tuesday, as far as I understand, by
Right.
Steve Goulden. In
Yeah,
fact,
I played a couple of shots today I typically wouldn't shoot at, but I've become a decent banker lately. I'm playing a lot of one pocket, a game I shied away from for years, but my banking is improved, and
yeah, you shot a couple of banks. That split the jaws and made
I
it.
feel more comfortable playing banks.
Joey Dupuis firing right at the commentator. Like I said, once he gets in here, if he starts freaking, keep your eye on him, because he'll run right through packages. Right now he's a little tight. He's been sitting in the chair. Jeremy's been keeping him there, but if he stays up there for a racket,
Joey's quite an American rotation player. With 6 or 7 balls on the table after playing an American rotation, things look easier.
yeah, it helps. That American rotation definitely helps. So now you're weaving through 15 balls,
Well, it gave the Filipinos a huge edge when
Yes, it did.
they grew up with that game.
All right, there's the score, 3-2 now. So it's still a close match. We're going to 9. Watching 2 of the young guns. Jeremy Sossei took second place at the turning. I remember he took second place when Johnny Archer won it. Jeremy Sossei can swing.
He's also won the Ocean State, so
Yes, he has.
he's got credentials.
He's working now.
The worst part of this game is you might win a rack here or there on your reputation, but you're not going to win a match, not against Joey Dupuis.
No. You gotta earn it. Everything else. Having a little bit of trouble with the rack here.
These are all brand new sets of balls. I don't know why they're so hard to run.
Well, the table, it's starting to get dents from smashing them. I mean, you guys are pounding them. Sounds like you're all hitting them about 30 miles an hour. Here we go. Sweat it. Joey Dupuis set the break here in Game 6. Still trails by 1.
A smart room owner might do himself a favor by changing all the 1 balls every 6 months. They take a pounding.
Believe it or not.
They're probably out of round.
That's right. They do get out of round, believe it or not. Somebody out there is just starting to play fool. Pool balls can get out of shape. They actually have a, like, sort of like a micrometer. It's a scale, right? You just slide over the ball, and you can actually tell. It's a metal scale that has a cutout in it. And all you do is you can put it right over the ball. You can actually tell if pool balls are out of round.
Eddie Cohan, John Vitale, that's on 7. Cohan versus Vitale. Table 8, Tom Gilday, Ron Oreo. That's on 8, Gilday versus Oreo.
Mike,
really looks like he's playing
hey,
safety
any
here.
brackets up to view, Al? You know what, Mike? Since Tom McGonigal is sitting in the booth here, Tom, do you know how to work the scoreboard? It's a very simple procedure. All you do is you hit +1 right here on the names. Okay, I'm going to take a few seconds to take some pictures of the brackets.
Okay.
If you don't want to touch it, keep score on any piece of paper or something, and then I'll update it when I get back.
Okay.
Got a good point, Mike. Maybe I can check out now that Mr. Tom McGonigal's here.
So you want me to take over?
Yeah, until I get back, I got to take some pictures.
Okay, yeah. I'll do my best. Jeremy is kicking into the side rail here to try to hit the 2 ball. Maybe side back. Made a nice hit. Not much of a not much luck on that shot.
Bob Field. That's on 14.
Joey's got a nice 2 ball shot. He's jacked up on the 9, but the 5 should help this shot if he needs it. Oh, wow. Oh, he just fired that right into the side of the pocket. How did it not hit the 5? Well, he didn't leave much. Probably another safety play by Jeremy. Bank the 2 ball into the side rail, close where the 2 ball is. Bring the cue ball back on the opposite side of the table to near the pocket. Leave the 2 ball behind the 6 and 7. That's what I see here, but let's see what he sees. Trying to use the 5. I saw him doing that. Great shot. Joey's going to kick off the side rail where his cue is. I want to use a little draw. He's going to hit down on the ball. Create an angle that isn't there. Very, very difficult hit here.
13, Jason Micus, Bob Field. That's on 13. Micus versus Field.
4 balls in the way. He got hit behind it too and scratch. What a hit. Ooh, just missed that. Just missed it. But in this game, you could be 4 blocks away. Just missing. It's the same thing.
All right, table 3, Steve Goulding, Young Non. That's on 3, Steve Goulding versus Young Non. Good luck.
Jeremy's a little straighter on this floor ball, I think, than he wanted to be. Gonna have to draw that. Got a nice, hit it real nice. Get back in line. Okay, the pressure's off. Al's back. I can relax now. This rack looks like it's
We're still on the same rack?
yes, yeah, it's still
Okay.
3-2, I believe.
3-2. All right, I'm going to mute myself here, folks, and let Tom keep going along with the match. I'll keep the score updated. I did get the brackets. I got a little bit of work to do. I want to get the brackets updated.
All right, players on 5, Bill Cody, Lee French, that's on 5. Bill Cody versus Lee French.
Jeremy's in position to win his 4th game. And he does. It's 4-2, Jeremy Sossei. Again, the importance of playing safe. Every time I think he's got ball in hand so far, Jeremy has run off the table. Work on your safety games, folks. They're a huge part of this game. And we got another bathroom break, so Al's doing his brackets. If you sit in with this guy, you realize how much he does. He's got me tired. What are you looking at, a 14-hour day here today, Al?
I'm sorry, I had myself muted. Yeah, I would say so. Absolutely. I'm just a little bit busy, guys, so Tom's going to keep us entertained as I just breeze through some of the sponsors. And we'll put you right back on the live table. Jeremy Sossei set the break here. Leads the match 4-2. You know, I always said once somebody gets over that 5 mark, it's like hitting 0 gravity, you know, and you just start to float, get to that hill. So Joey's got to be real careful here. I mean, they both do. They're both great players. Jeremy Sossei on his way back into the live stream arena, as you can see him coming in.
Yeah, a 2-game lead isn't that hard to overcome. But when it becomes 3 and 4 games, the guy's got you by 2 games and he's breaking. You're at his mercy.
All right, I'm muted, Tom. It's all you. You're flying solo. You got your license.
I got you. I was just saying about people look at the game or the score. You shouldn't care about the score. You know, you can only win the next game. You can only lose the last game. So, and if you're way behind or way ahead, remember, if you're playing someone of equal, who's an equal player to you, if you could get ahead 7 or 8 to 1, why can't they come back and do the same thing to you? If the breaks start changing, anything can happen in this game. So it's really important that you stay focused, no matter if you're winning or losing. You know, play every shot like it might be your last, because that could be the way it happens. I had a guy named Mike Zuglin one day. I had him 9-4, and I missed an easy combination. 8-4. I missed an easy combination on the 9-ball, and I never shot again. And that really hurt, but I did get a compliment after that. He said, you know, people don't usually give me 5 good racks in a row. So, you know, he made me feel not so bad. But Mike could do that to you. And here comes some of the brackets, folks. And Jeremy is playing some beautiful safeties. Taking he left an opening here, though. Let's see if Joey can get himself compose, start making a few shots. And the 4 ball was tied up. Not really a good pocket for it. They're having trouble getting going, making that first shot. I played a guy named Nick Balajos for a lot of my life. And I can honestly say Nick was the best I've ever seen at making his first shot attempt. If he went for the shot, he made it. And it's crucial. You know, when your opponent lets you come to the table, it's like you're in a fight. If you don't hit him with a punch, and he's right back, he's going to punch you and he's going to keep hitting you. You have to make an impression on your opponent. You have to do something. Play a good save, play a good shot. Don't let him come back to the table with an easy shot, because it's like giving him a tank of gas to drive around the block. You don't want to do that, especially at this level of play. The only thing Joey has going from right here is the 4 is a difficult shot. I don't think he has a pocket right now for the 4. You're liable to see him pocket the 3 and play safe. There is a 4-9 billiard, but that's an iffy shot right here. No, he's going to play safe. Drive the 4 ball into the back rail. I'm either going to stick the 2 ball right next to the 9 or I'll leave it behind the 9. He's overhit the shot.
Okay, players on 15, Kevin Baccio, Doug Brown. That's on 15.
Well, that's the type of shot we're accustomed to seeing Joey Dupuis come with. That's a difficult shot, and he hit it like a champion. Come out the way he planned. It's amazing the faces we can make when things don't come the way we thought they were going to go. Like he's going to try to cut this ball in from second thought. With 2 balls on the table, it becomes a difficult safety play, especially when they're this far apart. You could really, really, really thin the 8 ball and come down the side behind the 9 ball. That would be a great shot, but if he doesn't thin it really, really, really thin, he's going to sell out. And with the score being 4-2, he doesn't want to fall behind another game and have Jeremy not only win the game but be breaking again. That could be a disaster. Just can't get comfortable with the shot. Jeremy's going to shoot a long eight ball here. Another hard thing to do is to make a shot that you didn't expect to get. Jerry figured Joey was out after he made the 4 ball and the 5 ball. Get on the 5 ball, but now he's shooting a shot he didn't expect. And these are tough to make. Well, I hate to be right. I'm speaking from experience. And not only did he miss the shot, he scratched. Well, that's a double negative. That's the way I write. I use a lot of double negatives. Joey got a break there. Well, now it's 4-3. Joey will be breaking the next rack. Well, I hope you're enjoying the show here, folks. We have 70 players here today, and that's a nice turnout. I'd like to see 170 someday. We'll be here for a month. Be well worth it. There was nothing for us to draw over 100 players in some of these events at Snookers, in the old Snookers building. I know they had 105 there one day. Joey break it. Nice break. The 1 ball caught the point and came back. A nice shot for the 1. I believe the 3 ball is next. Oh, excuse me, folks. That was the 2 ball over by the side rail. I thought it was done. I should have looked at the 8 to tell that. We have a great seat here, by the way. We're perched right above table 1 where they're playing.
All right. We're back in action, folks. Sorry about that. Tom McGonigal did a great job. I'm sitting in the booth with the headsets on, but I've been muted. The brackets have been updated. They are on the live stream news group on Facebook. If you have Facebook, go to the live stream news group. And they're also on AZ Billiards, azbilliards.com. You go to the forums for the live stream, and they're under Earl Strickland, Mike DeShane. You'll find all the brackets right there. Took a little while, but got it done. Thanks for reminding me. Somebody in the chat reminded me. I believe it was Mike. Wow, almost missed you there.
Yeah.
Gee whiz, Joey Dupuis is on a tear right now, and I'm telling you, like I said from the opening gate, don't blink when this guy starts to punch it here.
Yeah, that could be the rack that gets him going. So far, he struggled early with early shots. He missed a few 1 balls, but he had a nice break and run there. He's got to be feeling good. And he let his stroke out a little bit more in that rack, excuse me.
Sorry for turning my back on you, Tom. I got a little more work to do here.
All right.
I'm going to let you fly solo.
There's a few people here I haven't seen in a while. One of them is Ronnie Arita. He's now playing on table 8. We used to call him the Italian Rondo. He'd take 35 strokes and then look at the shot again. But he was fun to watch. He had a lot of gyrations. A good kid. Nice to see him back again. Joey kind of mishit that break, and he usually pops the ball pretty dead straight on. But that time he was on the side of the one ball, and he didn't pocket the ball. At 4-4, this is a real big rack. You really want to get ahead here and be up one game and breaking.
Welcome, Brian. There's the link for the brackets, folks. That'll take you right over to AZ Billiards. If you have Facebook, you can always go to the live stream news group. That's on Facebook. And I also have them posted there. What a beautiful shot. But he didn't hit the one hard enough to get it behind the pack. But still, it came out okay. Okay, we're tied at 44, folks. We're 44th and Broadway. We're working our way uptown. I'm Upstate Al. I'm in the booth alongside Mr. Tom McGonigal, the gentleman that wrote this book right here, the gentleman that was called Right on Cue. He was also the gentleman that was speaking, the host of the Billiards Hall of Fame here in New England last night. If you were watching the live stream, he's sitting in the booth also. We're watching two great players, young guns, the Giant Killer, Jeremy Sossei, against Joey Dupuis, local, his home room. We're tied at 44. We're going to 9.
Well, this is a part of the game Joey has really worked hard on lately. He wasn't known for safety play for a lot of time.
Because he was aggressive.
Yeah, he's very aggressive, but he's really, really improved it considerably in the past few.
You know who Joey reminds me of? Remember when Tommy D'Alfonso was younger? He's so aggressive. Now Tommy calmed down a little bit. He still shoots fast.
Oh, absolutely.
But he calmed down a little bit, and he knows when to duck, or he tries to duck. But he used to be aggressive. I remember when Shorty beat Rodney Morris 9-0.
Well,
that was in the Sal Bev's room. Wow. And Rodney Morris had just come back on the circuit. And Rodney come out of the
look out, cue ball.
Come out of the tournament room in the back of Sal Bev's place, and he said, "That kid is on fire." That's exactly what he said. Yeah, Rodney he's got a sense of humor. He loves the game.
Let's see if Jeremy can keep his streak alive of running out after receiving ball in hand.
All right, Brian, I'll take a look at that, Brian, when I get a chance right now, pal. If I could be Octo Man with 8 arms, I would elect to do it as you run the tournament. Trust me, we'll get there. Send me a PM or something on Facebook to remind me, because I got to catch up with a lot of things.
I don't like the way he went after that ball.
4-4. Now, I don't know if
fortunate he didn't end up right on top of the 4 ball.
Well, he still might not be able to shoot as well as he wants to. He's got to elect to go either. Now he looks like he can only hit it with inside to try to hold the rock up and shoot the 3 in the opposite corner.
Right.
It doesn't look like he can get to the right side of the
cue
ball.
For the 3-9 combination.
I don't think he's coming that way. I think he's going to try to hold the cue and just go straight up, but you never know. He held because he had to hold it with the inside English.
Oh, absolutely.
Because the 4 was blocking him from hitting it with the right side English, so that he was forced with that shot.
You don't typically see a great player like Jeremy only run one ball with ball in hand.
What's that?
You don't typically see a great player like Jeremy only run one ball when he receives ball in hand.
But when you get close to another object ball, all of a sudden it comes into the ingredient.
Oh, yeah. He mishit that one ball. He overhit it. And, of course, you want to make sure you don't underhit it because you want to get to your next ball. That's a nice hit. Left Joey a beginning here anyway. The 3 isn't easy to get on though, folks. So just hit it easy and try to play the 3 in the side pocket on the side of the table he's on.
and hit it good.
Table 9, Stacy Orville.
He got a little low on it,
Yeah.
but no harm done because he can still pocket this into the side pocket and just roll up, or go one rail, come off the short rail on the top and come back down. Let your stroke out a little bit. He elects to roll.
I hit that shot sweet. That might be the best shot he's hit so far. Got back in line. He's feeling good about the way he hit the ball. This game is funny. It's like a pitcher that goes out on the mound in the first few innings. If they don't have their good stuff, you better get them. Because if they get in the groove, it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 after that.
Tied at 44, and it looks like Joe Dupuis is looking to go up by one game. The cue ball gets close to the rail, but nevertheless, he's got a shot right into the corner pocket. And on the verge of going up one game.
Nice out.
And he does. Joe Dupuis now leads 5-4 over Jeremy Sossei. We're racing to 9. See that patch? That patch you see on a lot of shoulders of some players, whether they be pro or amateurs. This company here is picking up some sponsorship for the players. Kings of Vapor, kingsofvaporohio.com. Check them out. Chad, send him an email. Say thanks for jumping on board and helping us out. Cool. The best amateur league in North America, the Tap League. They're on board. If you guys would just take a second, we witnessed a really good match between Mike Shane and Earl Strickland last night. These guys are the ones that are behind it. These guys are what's feeding us to keep going. So, if you send them an email and say thanks, I can't emphasize it enough. I know they appreciate it. You were watching the stream of Snookers. They're happy to get that email. And shoot Tom McGonigal an email.
TomMcGonigal@gmail.com.
There you go. If you know somebody from the New England area that did a lot in pool and achievements, that, just like Tom said, he doesn't know everybody. Somebody that deserves a shot at being in the New England Billiards Hall of Fame, you can shoot Tom an email, do your homework, give him some background of what you searched. And Tom's all ears,
Absolutely. We want to put as many people in there as we can, as many
deserving
people in.
Yes. Right.
And we have branched out. We have put people from New York. We got Mike Zuglin in there, George Sansucci, Tony Robles, and all of a sudden there's a shoot gallery going on here, folks. Cue balls are flying everywhere.
We mentioned the Billiards Hall of Fame, and cue balls start to jump. Take it easy, Tom.
Yep. So we actually, Karen Kaur approached me about getting into this Hall of Fame last year, and I was ready to induct her this year, but she unfortunately couldn't make it. She was playing in a tournament, I believe, in Asia or some part of the world. But I hope to put her in here. When Karen came to this country, she lived in Somerville, Massachusetts at the beginning.
Right. Are you talking about the tournament that's going on right now, the Amway?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, yeah. And Karen wants to donate some cues that she's won 7 Joss events. Oh. That's how many I won when it was the All About Pool Tour. So she's highly qualified.
How about this? Jeremy Sossei's looking at this 2-9 combination coming right into your devices.
Yeah.
Looking to tie this up in a quick way.
This is a nice combination. I'd like to shoot this one.
He's studying this combination.
He's smart enough to take his time. He knows the importance.
Absolutely.
Oh, my goodness, he missed it. And you know what I like about him? He just doesn't. It doesn't phase him when he misses a shot. He just sits down and I'll get the next one.
Nobody's fault but the guy pulling the trigger. It's
There
like
you
a
go.
photographer. Don't blame a bad picture on the camera.
There you go.
Yeah.
But Joey didn't expect to be at the table, so.
Oh, absolutely not. Joey was counting that right in the hole.
He looked like he was ready to take off, but the last two shots he shot, he's back to the struggle mode
We were
again.
talking about Karen Cora. How about Allison Fisher?
Allison,
The Duchess.
has she done a lot of playing in this area?
Oh, okay. No, I'm not saying that she should be in the Billiards Hall of Fame. I mean, just as a conversation.
Oh,
My goodness.
what a player. I actually played Turning Stone one year, and I played Karen Cora, and I played
What a
girl,
beautiful
Kelly.
save. How do you
Yeah.
like this? Wow. The audience around the
There you go.
arena.
There you
Look at
go.
that.
I played Kelly Fisher and Karen Cora, and I don't know how I beat the both of them, but I beat them 9-7. I beat Karen, and 9-8. I beat Kelly, and they were the two hardest games I won there. I won 6 matches, and they were the two hardest I won.
Exactly. Talking about
Oh, they're great
Julie
players.
Kelly. Maybe
Actually,
she's been shooting real well.
Judy Kelly, I played her twice. She beat me twice.
No hit.
No hit, no. So,
Julie, yeah.
Yes. Now the women can certainly play this. And that combination might come back to haunt Jeremy.
Absolutely.
The beauty of this game is you've got to be able to play a lot of different shots. You've got to make combinations. You've got to make billiard shots. You've got to play safety shots. Anything that involves more than one ball is a difficult thing.
Unless they're wired, you know.
Yeah, well.
Unless they're wired to get in. But,
Yeah,
you know something, from our point of view, we were watching that combination, looking at it. It didn't look that hard.
No, it doesn't.
But it just goes to show you.
When I teach people this game now, you know what I tell them? The easiest thing to do is to miss.
Correct. But you want to know the other thing that I think of? Playing a lot of straight ball. You play more combinations.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
You know, and if Jeremy was more into a straight pool player, I would guarantee you he wouldn't make that. He wouldn't miss that ball whatsoever.
I got a good straight pool story for you. Mike Zuglin was playing Jack Colavita in Eastern States.
Is this the 150 and out?
No.
Okay, that was with Siegel. Yeah, go ahead.
The first rack, it came down. Mike had 3 balls left on the table, and he had to shoot 2 combinations. And he made both of them, and they were like miraculous shots. And he ended up running 105 balls on Jack Colavita. And the first rack, Jack lost the game in the first rack. It was just amazing what Zuglin did after making two combinations with 3 balls left on the table and setting up a break shot. Jeremy, he's gonna hit this ball low, maybe shot. I'd see his next shot as a safety here. I could be wrong. Oh, he banked it. Yeah.
Good night, Brian. Thank you once again for joining the stream. Appreciate it much. And we'll take care of that issue as we go down the road. Have a good night. And I want to say special thanks to everybody helping out in the chat, moderators. You know Jameson New, don't you, Tom?
I really don't.
Trick shot artist?
I know of him.
Yeah, yeah. He just made a new video. He was down at Cocoa Beach, Florida. You can find it on YouTube. I'd like to thank him, B-Dot, Barry, Jimmy, too slow for me, Jeff, all the moderators, and I'd like to thank everybody that's viewing the stream. Appreciate it much. Hope you're enjoying this match between Jeremy Sossei and Joey Dupuis as much as we are trying to call it.
Now, when I got home last night, I had some of Florian's stuff on, and I called my wife in to watch it. He's amazing.
Yes, yes. Well, I think, everybody's amazing within their own realm,
Oh, yeah,
not
absolutely.
taking anything away from Florian whatsoever. I think he's an amazing trick shot artist. But what I've noticed about Jamison, a lot of trick shot artists will line up a stick on the side of the rail, when they're doing a massé. This way, the outfield ball would hit the stick and then fall into the corner pockets, let's say, using it as a guide. I've seen this guy, Jamison, shoot those shots without laying a stick on the side of the rail. It's amazing. You got to see it. And he did one or two of them in this new video. And if you watch it, it's amazing. Without a stick on the rail.
Some of the trick shot stuff today have really taken it to a new level. Jump shots and Andy Siegel, when they jump 5 balls at once.
Yeah, I remember Andy when he used to practice.
5 sticks.
I remember Andy when he used to practice. Yeah, you look like, what is it called? Instead of scissor hands, you look like sticker hands.
There you go.
I remember Andy Siegel when he used to come down to Chelsea to practice shots, and he was shooting trick shots. And nobody paid attention. Well, here he is now.
Jamie Gray's another terrific trick shot player.
Oh, I put the score up already, guys. I hope I didn't jinx him. It's 7-4 if he thinks this time. And there it goes, 7-4. Boy, I got carried away. Talk about an adrenaline rush. AZ Billiards, azbilliards.com. Kings of Vapor, kingsofvaporohio.com. The TAP League, the best amateur league in North America. And of course, we're here at Snookers. Steve Gould and Regina, the whole crew here. Hospitality is beyond exquisite. You got to check it out. Lacassi hybrid and custom cues. Of course, Steve Lomax cues.
The food here was great.
Oh, the food. You know something? Now that you mentioned it, now I'm going to start salivating. You're probably itching to get out of here now since you mentioned food.
Not me.
The food is outrageous. Joe, please, set straight.
Now, I typically don't eat a lot while I'm playing because for some reason it puts me to sleep.
Some players elect to eat good. Some players elect to eat light.
Very, very small snacks.
Well, Jared Clowery was sitting in the booth last night, and he says you have to try the 9-ball nacho.
Oh yeah.
I never had that. He says, but I'll tell you right now, he says it's made for 2 or 3 people. He says you're not going to be able to eat it by yourself. Well, you can say it out loud. You did.
I did.
Well, if you did, then I'm going.
People marvel at what I could put in my stomach and stay relatively in decent shape. Ice cream, I can eat ice cream out of my... Gotta love ice cream. Jeremy seems to keep falling into a funk here. That's a good thing for a pool player.
You know, Joe Dupuis leading this match now 7-4. You know, it seems like we're going to take a glance over at Jeremy Sossei. Just to look at his demeanor.
He's won 5 games in a row.
As Joe Dupuis keeps shooting balls. And you can see Jerry, Jeremy just still is a statue. Keeping calm. Wow. And like I said, once Joey gets going, don't turn your eyes off the screen. And now you can see the proof in the pudding. What I've been talking about. once he finds that gear, man, he's like a tractor trailer coming down your rear end when you're going slow in a granny lane. This guy just keeps rolling. What is he going to do with the 6-ball? Is he going to cut this right in, Tom?
The way he's going, I would say he would. He's pointing at the side pocket. He doesn't like where the cue ball is going to be going.
Well, it's going towards the side. He puts a little extra stuff. He'll pass the side. He'll be okay. But he's got to watch the 9.
He's got to watch out for the other side, too. He hit that shot super.
Yeah, but how's the shape? He's over the 8. He's left-handed. He's not going to be able to reach the shot.
This is a Joe Dupuis shot now.
Oh, he's reaching it. You know, he's okay.
Oh, he missed
the overcut.
Wow, he missed that. That surprises me.
Jeremy Sossei flies out of his seat. He can't believe he has an opportunity just to run these 3 balls and put another beat up on his side. You know how big that is? Joe Dupuis could have got up on the hill.
He was looking up the hill, yeah.
If Jeremy can get out here and take control of the table. Now, if anybody knows these 2 players, they're both capable of hitting you with a package. And with the system here, it's win or break. I mean, you know, this is, we could be looking at a serious match right now. We could be looking at a very interesting match, Tom. Now, all Jerry has to do is get Jerry. I keep saying Jerry. What's that all about?
Jeremy.
Jeremy, yeah. I only know
Jeremy
he's probably
McGonigal.
14 years old. Yeah, Jeremy. Okay, as we vent off a little steam under my era, of course, I'm always making them. 7-5 now in favor of Joe Dupuis over Jeremy Sossei. I'm Upstate Al. Sitting right beside me is Mr. Tom McGonigal. Tom McGonigal is doing a lot to cool up there in the New England part of the country and around the country with the book that you wrote on the Right On Cue. Yeah, I'm making errors. You think sleep deprivation is getting AZ Billiards. AZBilliards.com.
All right, we can afford to be wrong once in a while.
Let's sweat it. Listen for the sledgehammer break from Jeremy Sossei.
Babu.
Well, I cranked the volume so you can actually hear more of the mic on top.
Ooh, looked like a 2-ball was trying to go down and didn't.
Well, you know, fortunate for Jeremy that the 1 doesn't go in. Whether I think he's going to play safe. I don't think he's going to go for any kind of bank shot. He's looking to cut this 1 ball right down the rail. Is he going to get that aggressive?
Knowing Joey, anything can happen.
Okay, on 11, game for ball, 5 minutes.
Let's go to the overhead. I'm not sure what Joey's trying. I think he's
looking at the side.
Yeah, but, you know, look at that. Get a good look at this 1 ball. It doesn't even look like it's going to make the side. You know, sometimes if your gut feeling says it goes and it really doesn't go, I mean, you got to actually try to turn that thing into a snake to get it in the hole. I like going all the way down rail to the corner instead of going into the side pocket here. That's what he went for. That was the shot.
Yeah, he's 2-weighted.
And it came out 2-weighted.
That was the smart play. With the 2 balls sitting deep in the pocket up there. Go for the 2-way shot. If Jeremy could see a piece of this 1 ball, he's got a nice safety play in behind the 6 and the 9. If he can't, he's in trouble. Let me jack up and Marseille it a little.
I'm looking at Jeremy to play the cue ball behind the 6.
As long as he can hit the 1, the cue ball should go behind the 6 or 9.
If he can nick it, yeah. That's what I'm looking for him to do.
Well, the ultimate safe here would be put him on the back rail behind the 6 ball.
Right. Boy, Jeremy's getting deliberate, huh? As this match proceeds.
Well, he's made a few mistakes he wouldn't typically make, so he wants to make sure of this shot. This is huge. This shot is huge.
Well, he couldn't get it behind the 6, but he did get him behind the 9.
No. Joey can see a piece of this ball.
Yeah, can't see it all.
I would bank this ball over on the other side rail near the 7. No, he's going to kick off the back rail. Yeah, there's those points, Al.
4-8 row when you got to get by him, huh?
I thought he could see a piece of that 1 ball.
I would have believed so too, but obviously he couldn't.
He banked it over to the other side rail in front of the 7 ball. Jeremy struggled to make an easy combination. Is he really going to be willing to shoot that? Joey chose to do something different.
Well, you know what?
The game is easy from up here.
Well, you know something? This looks fairly easy from here. Table's wide open. Jeremy just took a look at the 5. Make sure it goes 5 to 9.
But when you're making a decision at this game, you should go away from the table and get a better look at what's going on. Your perspective at the table isn't the same. It's like a golfer lining up a putt. When they move away from the table, they see things better. Of course, these tables don't roll the way a golf course does.
Well, there's a gentleman in here that can get up at the table right out of his seat and sees 5 different patterns.
Oh, absolutely.
Earl Strickland. Earl Strickland to get up there and see 5 different patterns and say, if I get in trouble on this ball, what is my alternative? He sees it. He sees it. Complete genius. And I can see Earl sitting right on the other side of the room there, actually sweating Jeremy's match. We'll see if we can get Earl in the booth later on if he has nothing to do. He was in the booth here at the Ocean State, and what a great job. Everybody out in the chat and around the live stream, they just enjoyed his commentating. I mean, what better does it get?
Well, what I try to do, I try to make a plan on how I'm going to run the rack, and I know it doesn't always come out the way you plan. So you better be willing to change your plan.
Yeah, you got to have plan B.
Absolutely. If
you're
getting out the way you see the rack, that's when you know everything's working the right way. All your hand-eye, the speed of the table, the way you're pocketing balls, everything's working the way you want. If that's not happening, you better be willing to adjust.
Well, Jeremy shot that 6 ball left-handed. A little further down table than he actually wanted to. Looks like he's going to try to just kill the cue ball right here. No, he spun across. Let it stroke. He let the stroke out. And what a big game this is turning around to be, because again, Joey Dupuis could have wound up on the hill. But it looks like Jeremy Sossei's going to keep him from that hill, and he's going to try to make this score of 7-6 if he can pocket this 9 ball. That's a big game. It goes right back to the beginning. There he goes, Jeremy Sossei.
We got ourselves a ball game
coming up 95. North doing 67 miles an hour. You're running over by 2, buddy. Slow it down. We're almost tied at 7. We got to thank a lot of the sponsors that got on board. How about Tom's book? Right on cue. How about Snookers? What a big shout out we got to give Steve Gold and Regina.
For those people that have a Kindle, my book is also on Kindle, and sells for $2.99 on Kindle.
Check that out, folks. $3 you can buy right on cue. Written by the gentleman here in the booth as we watch Jeremy Sossei about to break in game 14. Trails this match by 1. 7-6, Joey in the lead. We're racing to 9. It's getting real interesting. Man, did he hit him. Nothing dropping. All the balls decided to say, you know what? Let's leave the territory of the lower part of the table and let's get uptown. They're all up there. It looks like a drill.
My match I played, I think I broke in 2 balls the whole match. The other fellow I was playing, he didn't break in many either.
Well, in the beginning, he was smacking them hard, and the balls were just scattering into pockets.
Yeah. His first break, he made 2 or 3 balls.
Mike Zuglin, Northeast, 9-ball tour. We're coming to you live from Snookers without the Josh Q company on board. This tour wouldn't be possible.
Yeah, the break is huge at 9-ball or any game because it's the way you either keep control or lose control. If you don't pocket a ball in the break and you give up the table, it's hard to get it back sometimes. So work on your break, folks.
Look at this shot. Straight down the rail. He's got to draw it back for the 5 and the side. Sweat the stroke. How hard is it just to get the 4-ball to go when you're going straight down the rail? Nevertheless, you got to draw this cue ball back. You know, sometimes what happens is you jam the pocket, you know, and the 4-ball doesn't go in at all, and you're standing there dumbfounded like, what did I do?
Well, Joey hits them pretty clean. Both these players. They hit that. He's doing a good thing here, folks. He's looking at where he can lead the cue ball and how he's going to like that shot, and that's something you really should do. Is this worth shooting the game? This is the game shot right here.
He's coming out long, going up and down, or either going to go 3 rails back around for the 8. He elects to go up and down. He jars the 7-ball. This game is going to get close. It's going to be 7-7. We're back to the Sunset Strip, 1977.
Kooky, let me know.
Boy, oh boy. You know, these are the kind of matches that we all like to see. When you get 2 good players like this, and it gets this close.
Well, their respect for each other has probably caused a few misses here.
Jeremy's going to wind up perfect on this 9-ball. Folks, buckle up your seatbelts. We're doing 77,000 miles an hour. It's a race to 9.
Race to 2 now.
Go throw a bag of popcorn inside the microwave, please.
Okay. Well, they want to watch good pool, they get good pool.
This is good. This is as good as it gets. Wait till you get Earl up there. I don't know. Earl is sitting in the wings. He's back there on the window. Earl might be up on the table next. I don't know. As soon as this match is over, I'll go over there and find out who we're going to have next, and I'll bring you up to date. But wouldn't it be something to have Earl Strickland up on here next?
Oh, absolutely.
Hey, how about some of the sponsors, Tom? AZ Billiards.
I'm on there 20 times a day, Al.
Pool and Billiards, world's largest website, azbilliards.com. Please go over and check out the Tap League, the best amateur league in North America, guys. Send them an email. Tell them you like the stream. It's coming to you for free. These guys are the sponsors that are all behind it. Lacassi Hybrid and Custom Cues got on board. We're getting back to the live action. We're tied at 77. We're going to 9. Joe Dupuis and Jeremy Sossei, the Giant Killer.
wants to pocket the ball. This is the break of the game right here. Match.
Sweat the rack.
He hit it bad.
Well, he hit it bad, but he made a wing ball this time. The 8 ball flew right into the corner pocket so fast that if you blinked, you missed it. The ones that, he doesn't have, it looks like a combination, but he doesn't have the sight to actually pocket the 1-6, I don't believe.
No, he doesn't. It's the way of making a ball in the break that cost you.
Well, control of the cue ball in the center of the table. I didn't actually see if the cue ball got kicked in any way, so I'm not going to take that break away from Jeremy. But when you control the cue ball and have it in the center of the table, you would have a shot somewhere around the 1.
Oh,
right
absolutely.
now, with more of a control.
If you don't, it's bad luck.
Well, when it's hill, boy, you better control that break. And, a lot of people, they get hill, they smash those balls, they go off the table. You got to control that break when it's hill.
John Vitale just broke on table 7. I helped John with his break, and he absolutely nailed it.
This is long distance. We might need one of AT&T's cells to be on the roof here just to look at this.
Well, Verizon. I work for Verizon.
Verizon, all right, Verizon. All right, we're going to hear a rollout. Boy, I don't like this. He might have pushed the rollout into a combination shot. And if it's got any chance of going in, Joey's going to play this.
Well, he didn't have much of anything else.
Joe Dupuis.
I'm not sure he can even make this combination.
There you go. You see him. He turns around. He says to Jeremy, he says, "You got it. Do what you can do." And Jeremy Sossei, glad to be back. I'm sure he has a plan. Let's see what his plan is.
There you go. Nice save. Nice save. Yeah.
Well, you didn't hide him, but still, it's a long-distance shot. We've seen Joey come with these and make these right in the hole. Cut this one ball in the upper right-hand corner.
Oh, it's kind of a two-way shot. If you missed this, you want to overcut it.
Boy, that phone's scary.
The shot, if he makes it, he can win the game. If he misses it, he doesn't have to lose it. It's not a bad play to shoot at the shot.
Well,
because the safety play is just as hard as the shot.
You got to hit it with the pro speed, so to say, so that if you overcut the 1, it'll go to the long rail and then get somewhere in the vicinity behind the 6-4. Thus far, bringing the cue ball behind the 3 back down by the 9. But, that's a lot of calculations, a lot to ask for, but you got to think of it sometimes. It looks like he's going straight after the shot.
Oh, he's playing it.
Overcut it. Look at the speed
right
behind the 4-6. Hit it good. He hit it good. That's the speed you want to hit it with. You got Jeremy Sossei trapped up, so to say.
Oh, he's going to kick this ball. He could possibly make this ball and come down for the 2. Side rail, back rail, kicked over. You might as well play the shot.
I like playing this with slow speed, trying to get the cue ball to bounce off the second rail and tuck behind the 6. Slow speed. Bring the 1 ball to the rail. Looks like he's firing it.
He's going for it.
Well, if he kicks it all the way down table and plants the rock there, it's okay too. He went for the shot.
There you go. The only reason I like that play is the way that the 1 ball was going to travel. The cue ball was going to come down table for a shot at the 2. Possible. It's a miracle shot, but when it's the best shot you got, I give him credit for going for it. Feathering that ball back there. If you don't do it right, good night, Irene.
Wow.
Yeah,
You think he played that kick shot to kick that in the hole
Absolutely.
like that? I thought he was playing the kick, stick the rock, and bring the one ball back down table.
Well, he did both.
He's gone up another level. I think from now on he only gets the 8. I'm not giving him the 7.
Well, sometimes desperation makes you a better player.
Jeremy Sossei is way back in the wings. I believe he's waiting for the opponent on the opposite table to get done. He's just standing there, and that's what he's doing.
Well, he knows he just got a tremendous break.
Oh, okay.
He wants to compose himself and run out this table.
Okay, that's a good way to settle down. If you're just coming on board, watching the live stream, it's 7-7. We're on the strip. We're racing for 9. Jeremy Sossei, Joey Dupuis. We're at Snookers in Providence, Rhode Island.
There's the game-winning shot right here. He's got to follow this back rail, side rail. Try to bring the cue ball in between the 5 and... Oh, looks like he's going to draw this. No, he's following.
He's following. He's going to go forward. He's spin out 2 rails.
Come between the 7 and the 5. Oh, he didn't hit that well at all.
He doesn't have to like this.
No. He wanted to follow that ball deeper. A lot of times when you miss hit a follow shot or even a draw shot, it's your body positioning.
Yeah, I like the way he's getting a little more deliberate. You know, he's taking his time. He's surmising what's going on. Thus far, keeping Joey in the seat a little bit longer.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, not that he's moving like that.
Oh, no.
But he's actually thinking about all his options here. He has to. It's 7-7.
Oh, it's too important. A miss here, it could end everything. A bad play here could end everything. I look for him to play safe here. I don't think he's got the confidence to shoot this 4 ball.
Folks, if you missed this match, it's going to be uploaded to YouTube, and that's courtesy of Mr. Steve Goulding here at Snookers and Ray Mack, his right-hand manager. They will be doing things like that, I understand, around Monday or Tuesday.
Maybe he does have the confidence to shoot this 4 ball.
Do you think he's going to cut this 4 ball in?
If
he comes off the 6.
Safe.
Oh, okay. If he's going to cut it, comes off the 6. He went right in the drink.
No, my goodness.
So Joe Dupuis coming to the table with ball in hand. 7-7.
Joey didn't expect to be picking up the cue ball at this point.
Well, he's got to be careful because he was freewheeling, he was free stroking, and now he's sat in his chair for quite a while. If he gets back up here and he's a little cold and tries to get into that free gear again, he can actually miss the ball too. He's got to just settle down and 1 ball at a time, and he's got the heat of 77. He's got the thought of going up on the hill first.
Again, he's looking at where he wants. Another thing I like about what he just did, he's looking at where he wants the cue ball. And also, he's going to play the 7 on the side. He overhit it a little. I like side pocket shots when I have to go to the back rail for my next shot. Because it's a transition shot. And
we're going to get the overhead cam on this. We might see Joey hit this with severe English. Yeah, but this is not easy. Yeah, he's got the angle. We might see him go forward, or we might see him power draw this out 3 rail.
No, he's going to follow.
All right, it seems like he's got the angle.
No, he's going to follow.
Boy, is he undecided. He might wind up on the short side of this 9. He might. Yeah, he's on the short side of the 9, all right. He's got no shot. How about this?
He's got a shot.
Yeah, he's got a shot. Would you like to be shooting this for $7,000?
In my prime? Yes.
In your prime. I like your confidence, Tom. I don't like my confidence.
I used to cut him backwards, Al.
But Joey's confident.
That's the pre-shot right there. I
Joe
have,
Dupuis.
I have a fellow I play on my league. And I call him Phil Stevens shots because he'll come with some great shots, as does Joey, especially when he needs them.
Joe Dupuis reaches the hill first. Hey guys, we're flashing through some of the sponsors. It's an exciting match. Don't mind me if I'm going a little too fast. Watching this match.
I think I'm sweating more than both of them.
8-7, going to 9. Joe Dupuis reaches the hill first. Jeremy Sossei at one time was down, 2 or 3 games and crawls his way back. Now this is the spot. You're on the hill. Do you just get down there and open up and fire at 35 miles an hour and control the rock?
You would hope to.
Yeah, exactly.
But again, if you overhit it, you fly the table. Now you want to be sick. But I'd rather be breaking than watching.
All right, the wing ball found its way to 4 ball, went right into the corner. The 3 drops into the side. Everything's starting to open up. The 7 comes into effect. I don't know if it's blocking that 1. No, the 1's got the pocket. Looks like the 1 has the pocket inside the table.
Now the 1 to the 2 is the only thing that looks difficult here.
Well, he just confirmed if the 2 went up in the corner or not. Whether he has to play it into the side, ball or not.
Watch the 9 ball here too.
Oh, I don't even think he's going to touch this.
Well, he might.
Think so? I don't like going into any balls, man. If you don't have
he's
to,
drawing.
to be honest with you.
It doesn't look like he. That's a sweet shot.
It all depends. He might be on the side of this 2.
No, he's all right.
Well, if the 2 doesn't go in the corner, he has to force it into the side pocket. He's got to hold that cue ball for the 5. You follow what I'm saying?
Yes, I do.
So he's going to have to hit this 2 ball with some speed. So he might have to go out 2 rails out of the upper right-hand corner if he can't hold his cue ball. This is not the easiest shot. Well, looks like he's playing it towards the corner. Maybe it does go.
Yeah.
No, he's not confident. Joe Dupuis not confident that this ball goes into the corner pocket. Boy, he's down like Tiger Woods, down like a golf.
That goes by it.
Like a golfer.
Barely.
Out the green. No, he's looking for this 2 in the side pocket. And you know how hard it is going to be to hold that rock? He's better off coming 2 rails, hitting it with some power, and then he could jar the pocket. He tries to slow roll it. See? That's the difficulty with that shot. You try to hold that rock and slow roll the ball. And we know the tips on those side pockets grow like every time the ball goes by. We can laugh.
They never accept the ball, though.
Oh. Man. We could be looking at
Except
our
the cue
first
ball.
hill.
It's amazing how the cue ball goes in clean all the time. Never hangs. Jeremy has to be very grateful he's back at the table.
Tom, make a phone call. Tell him to put the Pop-Tarts in and popcorn and bring us some the drink. Because I believe we're going to the hill. This is going to be a hill.
We're supposed to, but the 7 to the 8 isn't that easy. He had a nice shot. He hit that nice and clean and got the cue ball back in a nice spot. I don't like him drawing this shot.
Well, he's got to stay up. He's got to stay up on top of that 7.
He could follow the shot too. The back rail. Oh, he hit it nice.
Stay away from the side pocket. You don't want this cue ball drifting directly towards that side
he
pocket.
should be above the side pocket here.
That's what he goes for. That's the safe shot.
Yep. ahead of Hill.
This might be the first Hill match of the day. How many matches did we do so far? I don't know. I'm lost in space.
This is only the second match.
Oh, okay. It's 88th Street, folks. Hello, buckle up. Roller coaster ride. The emotions here are just flowing.
Well, hopefully the other matches are going a little faster.
Well, Joe Dupuis is a local favorite here. As Jeremy Sossei takes his break, Joe Dupuis is a local favorite here, so you got his crowd sitting on the rail. Of course, the emotions, you can cut the air with a knife right now. They can't believe that it's a Hill match. They thought this was going to be a runaway when it opened up.
Yeah, Joey's he's not happy right now, but he's still in the game.
I agree.
Typically in this situation, the opposing player comes up and breaks and runs out because he just won a game. He thought the match was over. And, when Joey broke and had a nice shot at the one. So let's see what Jeremy can do when he gets back to the table. You give these guys second and third lives. They typically take advantage of it.
Yeah, well, you're supposed to.
Oh, yeah.
If you're, like I keep saying, if your opponent makes a mistake and you don't punish him.
It all goes back to the game that Joey was supposed to win and go ahead 8-4. That's what this goes back to, because that's when the momentum changed. Everything changed at that point.
Yeah, because next thing you know, it was 7-5.
Oh, yeah. 7-6, 7-7.
Yeah. Now 8-8.
That loss cost Joey, possibly lost him the match.
Well,
possibly. We'll see.
You're right. Yet to be seen, as Jeremy Sossei wants to see and inspect the package Joey Dupuis racked up. And he accepts it. Okay, swept the break.
Yeah, it's nice to see these guys just, look at the rack, go back and break.
Keep in mind, we're tied at Hill, guys. Double cheeseburger. Oh, there goes the food mentioning again. Boy, am I getting hungry. We might have to let somebody sit in the booth here. I can grab a little muscle. Wow, the 8-ball gets kissed right into the bottom corner. The 7 falls into the side. He needs a shot on the 1 just to stay alive. And he doesn't have it.
Well, he's gone to the cut break, but he's making balls, but it's costing his cue ball.
I like this rig. Oh, sorry. What I mean by rig is I like the rack. The way it's displayed on the bottom half of this table, you got the 2, 3, 4, 5 down table. So once you get down there and get in position,
it's a little straight pool.
Yeah.
I don't think you can see this.
I think you can see the left side of it. Well, let's do it. Let's get an overhead view.
Yeah.
See, it looks like he can see the left side of the 1, which is okay. If he can just, scrape the paint, put the 1 ball on the right where it lies by the short rail.
Don't tell my opponents this, Al, but I don't have any depth perception left because I had a detached retina in my left eye.
Yeah, I know. You told me about that last year.
Yeah, so...
but they know it already. Because you just said it.
They're not listening.
And this is a recording.
Yeah, but if I'm seeing the game a little different than everyone else, that's the reason why.
If he can see the left side of this 1 ball and feather it towards the center diamond of the short rail where it lies, if he can see it.
Yeah, he's going to really have to feather it because...
And bring the cue ball down.
If he catches the jaws with the cue ball...
He's rolling out.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's going to roll out.
It's either a roll out here or a kick in behind the 1 ball.
Boy, this is such a hard decision when it's Hill.
Well, you can't beat yourself at this point. You got to make the other player beat you. Jeremy Sossei, let's roll out. Joey's going to have to play safe here.
He's got a beautiful safe. Comes in short on the right side of the table behind the 2, 3, and 4. If he wants her to go that way, he's got a beautiful safe. And if he gets them
Well,
safe,
under pressure, these shots aren't easy. They're not easy.
well, what happens is the 1 goes towards the 6.
Yep.
You might block the corner pocket if you leave the cue ball open. But if you hit it good enough, come in short behind the 3, 4, that'll say jit. You can get there. He just slow rolls it, playing the mousetrap. Plays the mousetrap. I'm going for the bank.
Yeah, I don't like the way he plays that
In fact,
shot.
you had a shot like this and you did make it. You split the draws on the bank. I'm going for the bank here.
Yeah, this is a nice two-way shot for Jeremy. He can make it, he can get out. If he misses, he doesn't have to lose.
Unless he's going to attempt to cut it in.
Oh, no. Oh, he played safe.
Look
at
behind
that.
the 3, 4. You see, that's where I said where Joey should go. But Jeremy didn't get there. He left him.
That was a bank shot. The play was a bank.
To you.
Absolutely.
To you. But you're not up there when it's hill. But it came close.
At 8-7, I banked ball.
You did. You did bank it for the 6 ball, I believe it was. You know, if Jeremy would have got him safe at 4, that was legit. But he didn't.
No.
That's water under the bridge. And let's see what happens as Joey gets close to his work. I call this NG.
No,
I don't like this whatsoever.
It wasn't supposed to be easy. Not the way this match was played.
He shot the 1 ball with confidence, but he didn't have confidence in the ball control.
Yeah, he got there. He's fine.
Now he's got Jeremy.
Left a little more than he wanted. Yeah. He locked him up on the other side of the 4 ball. Jeremy was in real bad shape. Got a kick here. I think he can tie the 3-4 up.
And 13, Roger Locato, follow Petra. Shot 13. Locato versus Petra.
Looks like he wants to go to the back rail here. Another thing I recommend to players is try to come off the rail closest to the ball. It leaves the less area for you to miss the ball in. Try to come off the rail, and the 2 ball's almost in the center of the table.
That's a good rule of thumb, but when you start getting into kick safe, sometimes you might have to use a longer rail.
Oh, absolutely. I'm just saying the majority of the time, the best players kicking off the rail closest to the ball.
Yes, absolutely. But then as you progress and learn, kick safe, sometimes you might have to use, second rail or the third.
Absolutely. That's Mr. Ray Martin, what I did to him. He might hit it now. He's got it now. Look at that.
Well, Jeremy knows he had gotten a roll there. He started walking away after he missed it, but fortunate enough for him, he hit it coming back up.
Anything's better than ball in hand.
Well, Joe, this is like ball in hand for Joe Dupuis. Hit it with a little inside stuff, but he missed it too. And I'll tell you what, it's probably a good thing he missed it too. Look at the position on the 3 ball, way down. They're both feeling the heat. As Joe Dupuis walks away.
I bet he would have made that with ball in hand. It's crazy. It's a crazy game out. That's.
That sounds like it might be Jeremy Sossei's car. Okay, we're going to have a break in the action because that is Jeremy Sossei's car. He's going to have to go out and move it. Hill. Now he has to go outside in cold weather.
What can happen next?
Boy, this could be the best thing. This could be the best thing. Loosen up his head a little bit. But you know what? As that goes on, we're going to flash over to the other table and give you guys a little something to watch as Joe Dupuis is up there studying. We're going to pan the room. He's going to do a little pan and tilt here.
You got to love Joey. He makes a mistake and he's still smiling.
There you see Joe. You know, of course, he's a local favorite. He's got friends here. His whole team. There you see the other entrance, right through a doorway, into the other part of the room, and you can see every table in there busy. There's 70 players in this tournament. We can see Eddie DeLocke is over there playing. I can't tell who his opponent is. We're going to stay on this table, and we're going to thank.
That's John Vitale he's playing.
What's his name? Sorry, Tom?
John Vitale.
John Vitale?
From Connecticut.
Okay. Lacassi lending a great hand into Upstate Allen, keeping me on the road. Getting me from event to event, you know, could be costly, and I do appreciate everybody jumping on board. Can't say it enough. Piece of paper. Keep your eye on that patch. You got a photographic memory? You're going to see that on a lot of players' arms. I see it already, and I believe Earl Strickland. I'm going to say it again. Scott Frost, Wayne Can, Ethan Shaw, that I know of. And I'm sure there's other players. I'm sorry if I don't know everybody that has that patch in their arm. But these guys jumped on board. Of course, we got to thank the Tap League. Another sponsor that's helping Upstate Al get around. Lomax, Steve Lomax Custom Fuse. And the gentleman sitting to my left, that should be one sitting to my right.
Was this the first for you, Al, with all the matches you've ever
Wait, let
done?
me say this name, Tom McGoggle.
McGonigal.
Sometimes I do it on purpose. I studied it. Tom McGonigal sitting in the booth. That's his book he wrote, right on cue. Available on Amazon.com. Also available on Kindle, and it's only $2.99.
Less than the price of a beer.
Now, is this about road trips?
Oh no, it's a fiction love story.
It's a love story. See,
it's
I have a book.
It's my version of The Hustler.
Okay.
People don't remember, but The Hustler was a love story too.
All right.
I love this.
Okay, Jeremy Sossei back in the arena.
Is this the first for you, Al, where someone had to move their car in the middle of a streaming event?
Yes, especially when it's Hill. It might have happened once before. But let me tell you something. This might be the best thing for Jeremy. He went out there, cleared his head. He's cooled off. The heat's off.
Breathing in a little of that cold air.
Get that cue ball behind the 3-4 that's still lying there. Play it short.
Yeah, he might as well go for it.
Go for what?
Go for the safety play that you just mentioned.
Yeah, absolutely. The first player that gets that cue ball nailed behind that 3-4 is going to win this
Probably
match.
win the game. Yes. And the match.
Yeah. Here we go. We're back in the action.
There is a threat of a scratch down there, too. So.
Well, not if you come in short. You got to come in short.
Oh, no.
Oh, he came in long. He might go in the hole. Oh, boy. We got to go to the overhead. This is getting too interesting. We can't tell from here. Looks like the two might go if he plays rail first. I would definitely get Mike Zuglin on the team to watch this hit, or at least get Dana. Dana's standing right here. If you guys don't know Dana, he's Mike's tournament director up at the Turning Stone. He's on scene. But I would definitely get somebody to watch this.
If Joey doesn't hit this ball, he'll pick up the cue ball.
Yeah, I would agree. But, you know, sometimes there could be a discrepancy. He might think that he did good. And just to keep arguments down or any kind of doubt, I would have somebody neutral watch it. I think he hit it clean. He hit it real good.
Oh,
But he didn't make it.
No.
Now Jeremy has the weight. Now he's got it out. 3 ball goes into the corner. Jeremy Sossei has a chance to get out here.
He's going to have to spin this ball. He doesn't want to go near that side pocket. There's a good chance he could overhit it. This is
I think he's going
a
to
great shot if he pulls it off.
Well, you know,
He's hitting it
you know
with
what's a
his
good
side.
thing, Tom, is the 2 balls closest to the corner pocket. You can slow roll. You don't have to hit it that hard. Just like that. Just enough. I think he
Watch out
overhit
for the
it.
9 ball. Watch out for the 9 ball.
You know what? He could have slow rolled it easier. He wouldn't be in his position that he is. He got fortunate not to get trapped up behind this 9. He's got an opportunity to sweep this match from Joe Dupuis. Joey had him down 7-4, and Joey had an opportunity to go on the hill, but let Jeremy back in that game. And since then, it's been turned around, and we're tied at Hill. And the Giant Killer from Connecticut. Jeremy Sossei. If he can keep control, he's got an opportunity to win this match. And what a grind it's been. Back and forth. Doesn't get any closer than this. You can see Predator patches on Jeremy Sossei. You can see Kaboom. You can see Focus the Perils logo. Some of his sponsors that I just noticed on his shirt. As he's about to take this match. Boy, is he feeling. Didn't I tell you that walk outside to move his car would give him a fresh head and some fresh air? He's got some wind under his wing right now. Jeremy Sossei from Connecticut takes that match away from Joe Dupuis. I tell you, you can't say anything about Joe. What a game both of these players played, Tom.
That was a game of momentum.
We want to
early on, Jeremy had it, then he lost it, and he got it back.
We want to thank Tom McGonigal for sitting in. I'm going to step out and get a match lined up. And Larry Ross, I believe Larry Ross is going to step in for the next match. Maybe we can get Larry Ross and Tom to do something wild.
No, I'm probably going to sit out the next one.
You're going for the food, are you?
No food.
Yeah, right.
I'm going to sit back, relax, and wait for my next match, Alan. I can't thank you enough for
it's my pleasure.
letting me sit in here.
It's an honor. Honor to have you. So, guys, stand by. Let me go check out. I know Earl's in the wings. I don't know if he's on this table next. I will let you know.